Well, there's no time to talk about myself like today, I suppose. It's a hot day. I have a summer cold, which is the greatest insult to the end of summer that there can be. And I have finals, and I'm a working mom and a wife, and it's never going to let up. It's never going to let up from this point forward. So I guess if I was going to give myself a life lecture, I would want to say, always write things down, because I do great when I write things down. And I love the act of expressing myself through the written word and finding out combinations of sentences that can express what I'm feeling, because sometimes my verbal communication it's awful. I think that I would be happy to say that I loved frequently and all-encompassingly. Give it your all while you can. That's kind of how I feel. It would be so boring to only do one thing at one time. I can't even imagine being the kind of person that is just good at one thing and one thing only, and that's the only thing they do. It's so much more fulfilling to have huge dreams that, even if they take a lifetime to accomplish them, you made your life about something. So I think you should work hard and work diligently, but always kind of work with your own personal interest in mind with everything you do. Because when you love yourself, you can truly love other people. And I think until you can do that, your love is going to be flawed or is going to be selfish in some way. And I wrote here also to never stop being innocent. Never lose your innocence. That was a quote that Bjork said, and I read it maybe when I was in like 10th grade something, and she said, stay innocent until you die. And I think that is perfect advice, because maintaining a sense of innocence when you do things is what makes things fresh. It's what gives things vitality. It's what makes you want them. I don't know why we're always in a pursuit of youth. I mean, I feel like I am in some way, but it's not in a negative way. I had a great childhood, and I want to carry that through the rest of my life. And I'm so grateful to my parents for that happening. Just the thought of their DNA coming together and the process of them falling in love and wanting to accomplish dreams and hopes, and having my brother and sister and having a family to grow up in. And now I have my own family, and I want to do the same thing for my daughter and my husband, and everybody else is a part of it too. I think being creative is another thing that has nurtured my soul throughout my whole life. And in moments where I started to lose my creativity, I started to lose myself. And I think creativity has always been that, it's that beacon. It's the beacon of light that I'm grabbing at. And at times I have harnessed it, and great things have happened. This has been a really busy 5-week course, and I hope everything that I'm doing is not all for naught, and that my future self can look at me and say, you did it. You did that. It took you a hell of a long time, but you did it. And you did it your way. Just like Frank Sinatra. I love Frank Sinatra. Anyway, in closing, I mean, I think it's good to have idols, but realize that idols are flawed. Idols are flawed, and that you have to change. Life is not a straight line, and things are messy, get dirty, things are messy, but know how to clean up. Know how to clean up, and know how to get it together and hold it together. And have fun while you're doing it.